What's going on, guys? So here today I will be showcasing all the Atlantean weapons in one very stupid video. First of all, I will put timestamps in the description if you guys want to know which weapon is which and when it happens. Second, all the weapon enchants I'm going to be using that are not damage based or reduced damage at all will be just enchants that do not affect the weapon at all. First off, we're going to start with the Sculpted Dagger enchanted with Swift. The reason it's enchanted with Swift is because I put it on because I wanted to test this stuff with it. Obviously, I'm not using the weapon as much. Its design looks a little like Magmurrr, let's be real. Except a little more hardened Magma, you know? Like after Magma. Or something like that. They should really make a magic variant for Magma already, for God's sake. Anyways, let's turn on Friendly Fire, and let's use the Q. 219 damage with my build, pretty good. And now E, 174 damage with my build. Obviously, we're also gonna use the hold move. Let's see the full damage when you charge it. 283 with hold. Now let's hold the E. 225. And it leaves bottoming effect. Of course, the stats currently are probably way OP, or just because the max level of the Sculpted Dagger is not unlockable at the moment, so it probably is gonna deal the same damage as certain other dagger, Sanguine or something like Old Dagger. I don't know. Anyways, that's about this dagger. Now let's move to the next one. Alright, so we're gonna do the Atlantean Greatsword. I already showcased this weapon alongside with the Rapier in a video. But since I'm making another showcase video to keep you guys on track, this sword has the effect of bleeding, meaning it stacks bleeding with each hit. If you're able to land all of your hits, you can actually kill your opponent in a matter of seconds. Now, first things first, we're gonna test out the E move and the Q move without holding, and then we're gonna hold them to see how much true damage they can deal. First, we start with an E. Sword Draw. If you hit all three moves, you deal 170 damage with each hit. Given approximately the chance, you probably deal 321 damage in total. And now, with the Q move, without holding, you deal 229. Probably sometimes it has a delay and makes you hold a little, but that's how I got it. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for my friend. Anyways, now when you hold the Q, you're probably gonna have a chance to insta-kill them. Insta-kill someone if they're at that low health or not, depending on. Now let's hold the Q. 276 damage, plus the bleeding, and plus Tempest's effect leaves them, well, you know how. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for them to come back. Alright, now that they're back, let's finish it up with holding E move, and that's gonna be for the Atlantean Greatsword. 325 damage each. That would mean that you basically either deal I believe 400 something damage with this move if you hold it fully, and we're able to land all the 3 hits. Otherwise, you will be dealing less damage because, well, you couldn't land more hits. Anyways, let's move to the Rapier. Now, about the Rapier, I already showcased this too, as I mentioned, with the Atlantean Greatsword, but I never showed the hold moves. So we're gonna do the normal moves, and then I'm gonna showcase the hold moves. Again, I'm kinda impatient, so let's be real. Anyways, I'm kinda lazy too, but let's do normal Q. 69, 34, 34, 34, 37. Now let's do E. 180. And of course, has a chance to apply bleed. It's kind of obvious. Anyways, so the Atlantean Rapier is pretty much a faster version of the lance. For example, imagine the lance, but for Warrior exclusive. Well, yeah. Now let's hold the Q. 91. The grab broke. Oh well. Let me try again. This time. Back away. 89. I hoarded it fully, I got 91, so like, now we got 44 and 71. So yeah, that's pretty much. And now let's hold it E. 229. Pretty good, pretty good. And if you're able to use the weapon, you probably have a good chance against your opponents to get up and close and personal with them, but for warrior. Otherwise, the weapon, of course, it has no effects, and it's basically a reskin rapier. Is it worth it? Well, if you just want to use a rapier reskin and just like the general design, then yeah. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Alright, let's move to the next one. Oh well. I'm back, by the way, and yeah. Sorry for the intermission. Again, I changed servers. Why? I don't know, I just felt like it. Anyway, so first we're gonna start off with the Atlantean Mace. Obviously, the fourth weapon on the list. I'm not doing them in order. So yeah. Let's start with the Q move without holding. Scratch that! Actually, no, let me just... Alright, let's start with the Q. 262 slowness. With applying the slowness effect. Obviously, this weapon is pretty good, but otherwise kinda weak slowness, which I really hope to apply slowness 5. Oh well. Alright. And now we'll go... actually back. I don't want to break it. Right. Now let's do the Russian. That was pretty decent. Yeah. It felt like totally brutal. Now let's hold the brutal rush and charge it up and do the full damage. And send it flying in the air. Now let's hold Q real quick. 340 damage. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Well, moving on to the next one. Alright, let's continue with the Atlantean Claws. Now, this is one that I got, and I'm surprised I actually got it from training this time. Like, one of the weapons I got from training, one of them, and 5 of them aren't with serious dedication of grinding the WC. But still, let's begin with the Atlantean Claws. Q. First of all, these apply no effect. They do have a chance of bleeding with a side guarantee. So, Q. 4. E. 5 sometimes, or just 163 damage. I'll let you calculate that for yourself. Holding full Q charged. Q 338. Now full E charged. Lines. And of course, with the bleeding, it does bleed some damage. Actually, who am I kidding? The worst nightmare to someone is to bleed to death. Anyways, so what I think of the Atlantean Claws, they're pretty much the same as the Silent Knives, obviously. They deal the same damage, blah blah blah. They're still VIP, etc, etc. Please wait till the level cap gets increased so we can finally upgrade these. Something. And yeah, that's about it really. Alright, moving on to the next weapon. Alright, next on the list is the Atlantean Cutlass. Obviously, a reskin of the Cutlass. It's not really worth to get because you cannot use the third move. That also applies to the Spear, obviously, like the Atlantean Spear, but you already know that. Now let's do the Q. 189 damage, has a chance of bleeding, it's not guaranteed. And now we're going to do Tiger Rush. For Tiger Rush, a wrap. 2% of in the air, the Q 48, and then the last one goes 96. And now a charge Tiger Rush. I went through them dealing 180 damage, and like, damn bro. Why does it make you fly through them? I guess the grabs in the core truly are broken. Anyways, let's try again. 62, 124. Pretty good damage. And now, full Q charged. 248. Damn, you're left bleeding a lot of times. Is this a guaranteed bleed weapon or something? I don't know. I haven't played Arcane Odyssey in quite a time. Anyways, let's move on to the next weapons and finish the showcase already. Now, obviously, I'm not showing the M1s, and yeah, I just don't really want to show them. I think you guys know what happens to M1s most of the time with deals with weapons, so not really news. But I'm going to show you the M1 already. 236 damage, obviously, just like the Alien's Bow over again. And it is the Alien's Bow again, but it's still way up this stance. Anyways, let's start with Q. Dealing 96 damage each out of Fallen. Blah, yeah. E. Dealing a whole massive damage. I charge you to get up over to kill this guy. First, let's do the charge. 119 damage. And of course, they're bleeding. By the way, as I showcase all these weapons, you can tell that my build is like not that strong really, considering it's kind of weak. Let's be real. With all these new builds and etc. and those kind of stuff, this build is kind of basically a handicap in a way, and blah blah blah, etc. 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 Anyways, so I'm also going to showcase the E move right now, where we have killed him. Charge E. Lots of damage. Very low. I wonder why this is the mage counter. Oh well, I'm going to showcase the next weapons. Well, time for the spear. I haven't touched the regular spear with only 2 moves in a long time. Thunder Spear is probably the best weapon as currently as a variant of spear, but let's show. But of course, this deals the same damage as the Thunder Spear with the first 2 moves. Let's show huge, 127 damage. Let's do the Impending Strike, 145, and then some extra damage and pushes you back, obviously. And now, let's do Charged Impending Strike, which broke. It did not break. And as you notice in the bag, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Try again, charge the and now it heals damage and control, have almost 60 damage. Let's charge. And now let's just Q, spiritual, 3 damage. Alright, let's showcase the last weapon and call it a wrap. This low quality video is not gonna cut it, but what can I do? I just want to make a showcase again. Alright guys, now for the Atlantean Shield. Oh, oops, I hold it. Never mind. 229, 74, 77, 74, 74, 74. Where the hell did they land? Bro, get on from there. Charge equal shield bash, pause, and yikes, you're 7.4. They actually followed themselves in the backyard of their house. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. Do the last one. Now this one's gonna be cat. 302. Oh, did it hit twice? Oh damn! Now the shield can bounce off things and just come back if it hits a wall, which is kind of interesting. But that's about it. Oh, my friend is dead. Anyways,